Good evening, everybody. It's Desiree, and I'm just getting started here. Waiting for people to show up because that's what we do. And I have a question for you. What is making your light shine? With everything that's going on, what's making your light shine? That's the question of the day. What do you feel is making your light shine? And again, I didn't change the question in the description. I probably should have done that. Keep copying and pasting. Come on. Hello. There we go. This should be just about ready while you guys are coming in. Just getting that going. And I'm ready. So I know lots of stuff going on. And what's making your light shine? This here, I have here, and I've been going late. This was from yesterday's project. I finished it off and made this little stuffed pillow, which that's just kind of my take on this project here. You guys are seeing that one. So I made a duplicate, and it's pretty darn close. And pretty neat that you can make a pillow like that so easily. Maybe my stuffing is not quite as smooth, but it is what it is. But this is something you can do, and this was inspired by Etsy. So a lot of times when I'm not running out of ideas, I go on Etsy and find out, hey Lynette, it's nice to see you here. I know I'm going later than usual. I'm trying to shift things around and make it a little more doable for me. But this right here, this pillow came out pretty cool, don't you think? Sewing burlap is a different experience. I had never sewn it. I mean, it sewed here pretty easily, and sewing up to here, because I did the whole round. But this right here, this is where I went to hand sewing, and I'm going to tell you guys something. Because the holes here are so wide, it's not like when you're sewing with a sewing machine, you just back up and that will pretty much lock the stitch. You have to use a knot, but the knot kept coming through on this stitch. So what I did is I put it through, I didn't pull it all the way tight, and then I stuck my needle through the knot. So that kind of locked that stitch. That's what I did to lock the stitch so it wouldn't pull through on the fabric. So it came out really cute. This plus the glass jar, they're all getting packaged up and they're being sent off to my boss at the Dole Day job for her birthday, which was last week. So this is a happy birthday gift to my boss, Vanessa. So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to look today's project. This is the Club Couture or Couture Club transfer. This is an exclusive transfer only available to club members. If you're not a member, you didn't get it, you can't get it. Well, you can still get it. If you decide to become a member of Club Couture, you can buy this as an add-on this month only. So what it says is, nothing can dim the light that shines from within. So, you know, it's kind of fitting for what we got going on here. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and start wiping this down. So let me grab my thing and use my scraper to scrape the chalk off this other transfer. Just like this. It's pretty easy to get it off. Love my scraper. Oh my gosh, I love this scraper. But you know, just saying here, you know, we got so much going on, so much change, so much hardship, that sometimes it's a little bit hard to get past all of that and to realize, you know, we all have our little light to shine. We all have things that we need to concentrate on ourselves a little bit. I mean, there are a lot of things right now. We have probably the largest, where did I put my towel? There it is. The largest civil rights movement since the 60s. I think that the changes are coming, and it kind of pointed out some of the things that we needed to acknowledge. And it's not just about race, that things need to change. So hopefully the change is happening. There are changes, and not just immediate changes, but societal changes that will keep everybody moving forward and everybody happy with what's going on. But I want to bring it back to this. You have to look inside for your own light and, not let all this outside stuff, the coronavirus and everything. And I mean, I know my dull day job has me stressed like you wouldn't believe. I got up at 3 a.m. this morning to check servers. And when I logged out at 11 a.m., because that was 8 hours, I went down to take a nap because, 3 a.m. Holy cow. So I went in there, laid down, and I was only going to take a nap for an hour because I needed to go get stuffing for the pillow, needed to go out to the barn, drop a check off, all kinds. I slept for 3 hours. Oh my God, I was asleep for 3 hours. 3 hours. I couldn't believe it. But I'm awake now, and I'm here, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content here. We are going to start a little drawing thing that's going to happen once a week. I used to do this and I let it go and I didn't do it. And I think that's what's missing again. But this one is going to be a little bit different. I'll come out with the details tomorrow. If you're inside the Easy Crafters craft room, you'll find out real fast because I will post it tonight. This new thing for drawings. So I hope that you guys come and jump into the Easy Crafters craft room. All you have to do is hashtag VIP. That's going to get you in there. So VIP to get into that VIP group. Whoops, shut that off. Of course, I am not waking up very well, am I? There we go. Hashtag VIP to get into the VIP group. That's actually the craft room. So hashtag VIP to get there. And then I mentioned that this is the Club Couture. Hashtag club. That's going to get you more information about the club and what it gets you and how much it costs. So just hashtag club to get that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the backing off. Of course, I'm reminding myself that I promised myself I would come in here and write on the back of these. Where's my, where did I put it? There it is. I'm going to put the word back on the back because I think that will help people remember what side the back is of the backing sheet. Because what we want to do when we put this back is put it on the front, which you're not going to write on. So I'm going to peel it off the backing sheet. This backing sheet has a shiny side and this matte side that I wrote back on. You always put it back on the shiny side. And then I have my transfer, and you guys can kind of see right here, it has a silkscreen mesh right in the middle there. Lots of it showing in for this one. And I'm going to come back here, and I am going to go right on here and fuzz this. I am going to fuzz this. Okay, what that does is it puts a little bit of fibers and whatever else you got on there on the back of this, so it's not as sticky as it does coming out. Now, sometimes they're not as sticky as other times, so just, judge it. And on this nice Couture board, I'm going to put this down, smooth it down, and there we go. It's that easy. That easy. They are adhesive. You can use them 10 to 12 times, more if you have some of the tips. And I share those tips inside the craft room, as well as tips on other things. So let's move on. I'm going to go ahead and stir this up. I've added some water. This is buttercream. I like this color. Obviously, look how much I've used of it. It's almost gone. I didn't realize I've been using this a lot because I haven't used it in a while, but still. So I'm going to put a little bit more water in there and stir it up. Okay, we got that one going. And we're going to open up this one. I don't know that this one's going to work because I'm looking at that and I'm seeing it pulling away from the sides. So I suspect I might be able to get it. It's still somewhat workable. It just might take a little more stirring. So I've been using the yellows a lot, haven't I? Look at this. I think I used up these yellows for the Katharine Hepburn quote with the garden, which is an absolutely stunning transfer. And I have used that transfer so much that it doesn't have any sticky on it anymore, really. But yeah, so we're going to go on here and here. And stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir. So what bright things? Let me know. What kind of things are shining for you? This weekend for me, it was spending time with my granddaughter. And as you can see, my nails got painted. My toenails got painted as well. And we painted rocks that she collected. So she has a gift for her dad for Father's Day. So yes, she was painting rocks. I helped her paint. And then we took the sparkly nails polish and put that on the rocks. So that was my bright spot. And you know, it's important with everything that's going on with the coronavirus, the protests, the stock market doing weird stuff, just everything. We need to take a step back and come back to center. It's really important that you center yourself and not spend all your time worrying about that stuff. And I worry enough because my job. So, you know, step back, do some crafts, and find that light. Especially, I think, crafts that you do with the little ones around you. Because their lives are going to go way past this, you know. And what kind of memories are we setting for them? Fun memories where they spent time with you, or bad memories where you were upset and angry. Hey, Darlene. And all of those things that just aren't going to make a difference right in this moment. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to do a blend with this. I haven't done one in a very long time. They like to call it an ombre effect. I come from IT and we call that a gradient. It's like, oh, what? Ombre? Like, that's a gradient. Yeah, that's a gradient because, you know, that's what I call it in my graphics programs. I call it a gradient. So, to make this happen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just put this around the edge because we're going out. This is going to come here. This is probably way too much paste, I'm thinking. And then I'm going to put a dollop here in the middle. So, how do we do this? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start getting this on the out side. And I probably should have used more. Didn't quite get enough of that buttercream. I'm going to get more here because I didn't get enough. Sometimes I get enough and I'm like, oh man, sometimes I get too much, like right here. That's a lot right there. And then we're getting it right out here, right out here. And this is actually a quote from Maya Angelou. This is a quote from Maya Angelou. And, you know, it's kind of fitting because she's also the person that said, hate never solved anything. Hate never solved any problems. And I think she was right. It would be nice if they would bring that one in. Because I love Maya Angelou. Who loves Maya Angelou? She was such a great person. It's very unfortunate that she passed. Okay. We're going to go up. Up, up, up. Oh, I need some more. Because I did not have enough. And get it right, get it up in here, and then I'll take this one, and we're gonna go right all the way to the edge here. Now, the next thing to do, that's probably not mix that, is to take a little bit of water. I'm going to put a little water on my finger, like that, shake it out, and I'm going to go rub this around here. Need a little more water. Just like this. A little more. Just like that. And then wipe it off with my towel that I put over here. And do a little more. Just to get this smeared together right in here. Just like that. And now, let's pull it off. Ta-da! Right like that. So it goes from a darker yellow all the way out to that pale yellow. Hey! Hey, Lynn. It's good to see you here. We are looking for that light that shines from within. This is the Club Couture transfer, and for everybody, US dollars, it's $19.99, free shipping. I think it's like 26 something. From Canada, I always forget the Canadian numbers, I'm sorry. But this is this month's exclusive Couture Club transfer. So if you are not part of the club and you would like to be part of the club, just drop a hashtag club below and get yourself into the club. You can still get this transfer. All you have to do is become a member of the club and you can add this as an add-on. So it's a great one. The club, what that does is every month you'll get this transfer, you know, your exclusive transfer, and a paste single to go with it. I think it's 3 paste singles, I always forget. And those are all awesome things. And we also have some Try Me kits, and I think I have them here. Let me show you some of the Try Me kits. These Try Me kits are also very inexpensive. You get the board, the transfer, you get, I think you get a small squeegee, as well as paste to do the project. You get everything you need to make these projects. And it's a ton of fun to learn how to do these. We also have the Kickstart projects, and you'll get enough to do these projects. Use these transfers on anything that you want. And coming back, I wanted to also show you one last time. Last night's pillow. This was last night's project. It came out as a cute little lumber pillow using that burlap. And I still have a whole bunch of burlap because it was 54 yards of burlap. And I only used like 4 feet. So 54 yards, you know, that's like many more feet. So I have to find some more projects. I actually think I could do an additional project using one of the other transfers from that same thing. That same, let me see which one I got here. Let me bring it out. I'm trying to be more organized about my projects. Cool. So just so you guys know. So, you know, I did the one with this on that in the glass jar, but I'm thinking I could use the seashell as well. What do you guys think? Maybe tomorrow I will do one. Or not tomorrow. Yeah, well, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's T-shirt Tuesday, so I got a bunch of new T-shirts in for the next, I think, how many did I buy? I think I got enough to go probably 6 months of T-shirt Tuesdays. And also, oh, you know what? I promised tomorrow, I did promise that we were going to do the wet T-shirt technique. So stay tuned for that. That's tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming. I will see you later. Remember, I'm going to be announcing inside the craft room a new drawing types thing that's going to start happening so that some people can win some stuff that I make in these videos, because some of the stuff needs to leave. Let's just put it that way. Some of the stuff needs to leave. So with that stuff, with that said, you guys, have a great evening. I have to go get ready to go to bed because I got to get up early again and post all that information. So good night.